Hi folks, welcome to Lords of the Fallen, give it a chance Platinum. Enjoy! So first of all, I started from three different classes, which is Rogue, Cleric and the Warrior, trying to pick to see what would be the best way to go over 47 achievements. I tried to pick the easiest ones, which would be get the human skulls, which you could get from the cemetery or the catacombs, in order to give it to this woman after you beat a certain boss in the game. Lore pages was probably the one that I struggled with, as you had to go through a certain point in the game and you couldn't get to that unless you got to the certain part but didn't traverse too quickly through the story, or else they will just disappear. I got that in New Game Plus. What else? After that, I had to fight bosses at a particular method. You had to kill them a certain way, because if you didn't, you would get the weapon, but you wouldn't get the special weapon, which you need to get 12 in order to get this achievement. One of them is with the first boss, where you have to kill it without being hit once, and I mean once. And the other achievement where you have to kill it with its own weapon, which is pretty fun. And when it says kill it with its weapon, I mean kill it with its weapon. I tried this about 2 or 3 times, realising that I didn't do anything. Even though I'm equipped the weapon, it did nothing. You need to finish it with that weapon. In order for me to get the weapons and the loot for the armour, as well as the accessories, I'll call them, the rings, you had to go through certain trials, which were the proving grounds, the voids and the treasure voids, that would take you through portals into a Rogar realm. You fight against other Rogar. The proving grounds is you need to prove your worth, so you have to fight in about 3 rounds and you would get the weapon or armour or whatever that was in the loot box. The voids, you would need to follow the light that, as you can see there, get to that point and get the loot. That part that you seen with the fire is, see if you go out that fire, you die. Simple as that. And there's other rooms that will just leave loot for you. That one was pretty easy enough. That wasn't actually my last achievement, funny enough. And this is all of my armor pieces. You need 20 armor pieces. There are particular parts in the game where you will only be able to get them if you fight certain monsters. If you've used the key in another area, you won't get that chamber in order to get the thing in a certain place in the Chamber of Lies. Yeah, not fun. But I managed to get it on New Game Plus. Yeah, I did. Yeah. As well as the Tyrant Hearts, which you need 9 of. You need to kill tyrants. You need to kill a jar. See, when it gets to a certain health, these enemies, they've got spears. They will heal themselves with these Tyrant Hearts. If you can't find them, they will kill you. And they will keep healing, and you will not kill them until you get those jars. Usually they're either up the stairs from them, or they're right next to them. They're quite easy. They're quite noticeable. You'll see them as, see when it slams to the ground, when it's healing, there will be a trail that you'll see that will be to getting health energy from, that you can just smash it. Take the Tyrant Heart. If you don't pick it up, it will still heal from it, so I would suggest getting it. Or else you're just gonna have a hard time. Yep, so that's Tyrant Hearts one ticked off. The spells one's pretty easy. You just need to go through most of the story and just level up all of your attribute points from the spell section, and you'll get that achievement just fine. 15 secret rooms wasn't... It was quite tough. I actually had to look at a walkthrough for it, because some of them was hidden quite well. Yeah, you would need to smash through them with a shield, because that's the only way you could smash through the walls. Or you would find them if you had to go through it, find a certain room, stand on it, use your prayer ability, and then find the room that's locked. They'll open that chest, and then that's you got that one for that one to be ticked off. But you need 15 secret rooms in order to get that achievement. To upgrade your health, you will need to speak to a priest. He will ask you to cut his arm off if you leave. Don't cut his arm off. You won't be able to do this particular area that's just at the watchtower. Further along the line, you would need to go to the citadel. He will speak to you if you can get rid of all the Rogar that's in his laboratory. It's at the watchtower part. And once you do that, he'll say he'll be there a while. You go back to him. He'll say after that he will need Tyrant Hearts in order to upgrade your potions. You can get them from the Rogar realm, and you'll be able to upgrade your health potions, and then that's that achievement done. Managed to get that at most of the end game. That's that achievement ticked off. The corpses one is pretty easy. You just have to go to a point where a corpse is lying, and once you've killed it, and then kick it off the pit in the catacombs. You find it at the beginning and midway through the game for that one. As well as kicking them to death. It was the same area I actually got that one, so that one's easy enough to be done as well. Yeah, kicking undead Rogar is the best thing ever. Yay! Right, but this particular scene you would need to... There's an achievement that's called, I couldn't have done it myself. Basically what you would have to do is you would need to go back to the beginning of the game, jump to a certain area and get a special seal or shard of the heroes, and if you don't get it, you won't be able to smash the statue, because you're supposed to press triangle on one of the statues. It's like you're praying to it. And then further down the line, when you're fighting either the commander or the beast, they will start running towards it and destroy it for you, and then that's that achievement done.
Come on, hurry.
This one I'm kind of annoyed with, considering the fact is no matter if you do her questline or not, you can still get this achievement. I did all the legwork, everything about it, and got the achievement, and then my other playthroughs skipped it. You can still get it no matter what. I found that very annoying, considering the fact is that people online were saying that you need to do this questline in order to get this and in order to free that beast, which is not the Annihilator, just to say, it's not the Annihilator. Because everybody thought that. I thought that myself, but no, you have to free the thing and then you will get the achievement, because you're about to see in a minute. That's the Annihilator. Over there.
Stop! Don't hurt him! Stop! What? Don't hurt him! This is what I've been looking. This is what I've been looking.
You did nothing. Sorry, I don't speak demon.
Why I'm here saying I don't have much time. Saying I don't have much time.
Sure about that?
If it's that important.
Yes. Yes.
No, she pops to somewhere else, which I don't know. That knows where she goes. But you get that achievement for that. Yeah. So it doesn't matter, you can still get it either way.
Thief took his weight.
For this particular scene, you're going to have to bury a weapon, then purify it by killing a spirit named Kyle, which is a priest, which makes me unsettling, considering that I'm just going to name that person. I feel as if I'm killing myself. I'm walking over my own grave, so let's skip this. And then that's that achievement for you. At the graveyard. Oh, so the weapon's name's called Curse. Apologies. As for the rest of the game, all the achievement for all enemies was pretty straightforward. You just had to do the majority of the story, look for the loot chest, go into other voids, you would find other enemies, and that was that achievement done. What else? All weapon types was pretty fun. You had to look over all the different weapons, which I'm trying to remember. You got great sword, a sword, dual blades, a staff, and among others, I think. Sorry, it's just I don't have a good memory when it comes to remembering all those weapons. My favourite weapon was the scythe that you would get from the worshipper, especially if you get their special weapon, mainly because if you hold R2, it will summon a spike that will come upwards, as if it just came from the netherworld, which is pretty awesome. So there's that. There was an achievement that was for kill a boss with 20,000 unspent points, which I got in the final boss. Now, the final boss, for those final achievements that I had to get, which for the 3 endings, apart from the questline one, which it doesn't matter what one you pick, it will give you 3 choices. It will get, when you speak to a deer near the end of the game, after you've been to the Rogar realm, he'll speak to you and say that you've either got a choice, blah 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 blah. One choice is to put your weapon from the craftsmanship onto your weapon. The second option is to put it to your armor, and the final one is to just not put it on your armor or give it to the crafter. I'm not going to tell you where the endings exactly are, but all I'm going to tell you is this. See when it tells you for the weapon one and you want to, I don't know, get that ending, hit the boss with the weapon, because see if you don't, you will not get that achievement. Just saying. Because I had to go through New Game Plus. I didn't have to, but then I realised, oh, this is getting easy. Oh wait, the boss is dead. Because I used a weapon with a poison element. The enemies far too quickly. I've had moments like that when I played Monster Hunter, and you were supposed to catch the thing and not hunt it. So yeah, that's fun. So right now we're going to go to the summary as to say what my joys for the achievements were and what the achievement struggles were. So, our overall summary is, for the joys that I liked from the achievement hunting was the weapon hunting, the worshipper boss fight, and the audio books. Those were fun. As for the struggles, I would say the 15 secret rooms, the armor pieces, and getting that ending, which I really wanted, mainly because it didn't specify that you had to hit the boss at the end. And that's it really. Overall, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, mainly because of the reason is because of the glitches and that boss. I actually hate that boss, considering it has to heal itself. Why does in-game bosses have to do that? Oh, I don't get it. All aside, the game is fun. It's kind of like Diablo meets Dark Souls, which got a quite nice twist. It's got a good mix of weapons. Every weapon is unique that you're using. Although the combat is sluggish, the game is fun overall, and the story may seem boring to some people, but I thought it was okay for what it was. Because if you're playing Diablo, you're not expecting anything amazing, because you kind of already know the demons involved and stuff, and this is basically Diablo Dark Souls really. But yeah, and me glitching that boss by mistake, although I did it for the second time because I get fed up with New Game Plus. But yeah, that will be my summary for that. I hope you enjoyed what you were listening to, folks. If you are thinking that it deserves a more negative or positive approach, like for example, if you think that it deserves more than that, then please leave a comment below this video. I will straight to that. If there was a particular game that you think that may be platinum worthy, because I definitely think this game is platinum worthy, or else I wouldn't be playing it. People should definitely give this a try if it's on sale. I got it for a £5, which is not bad. And I definitely think people should give it a try. And fuck you, boss. Fuck you. That's my rage over. But again, thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to subscribe. And bye bye, you piece of shit. And I will see you on the next video. Who knows? It might be one of your videos if you leave a comment, depending. But I will see you next time for some more Give It a Chance Platinum. And this is Lords of the Fallen, folks. Bye bye.